my name's Mary. This is my first YouTube video ever, so when I say guys, I think I'm talking to like my parents and my boyfriend and like my best friends. Yeah, this is my first YouTube video. I'm not a makeup artist. I just love makeup. I don't have any like new amazing techniques or anything like that. I just really like doing makeup. I work full-time as a recruiter. So my makeup looks are not going to be like the most beautiful things to ever happen, but they're pretty simple, and I guess they'd be good for people that like literally have no time, just like me. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look and kind of hear about like what I am and who I am, just keep watching. What the hell? The Faced Hangover for my primer today. It's like on my, and I like rub it in my pores. I have like huge pores. I'm not like, I think it's just because like I have like problem skin. So like I have like huge pores. Honestly, this doesn't really help with pores at all, but it's like, I don't know, it's like replenishing face. It's like replenishing, so like it helps with like moisturizer. Okay, so from there, I've been like mixing just because Rainforest of the Sea in shade Fair Light Neutral. I'm actually not this light. I don't really like know why the girl color matched me so light, but I've been mixing it with the Pro Glow, which is like not my color at all. It's natural buff, like 204, like that's nuts. So I don't know, combining these two, I feel like I look normal, but I probably don't. The applicator for Rainforest of the Sea is definitely not my favorite, but that's probably because I like have no coordination and it's really hard for me to do it. So I just take a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I just mix in like a really tiny amount just to kind of like bring it to life. Do I look fat? Okay, so I'm like really unsanitary. I suggest that you use not your hands. I use my hands. I feel like most normal people just use their hands because who has time? Yeah, and then I just blend this out with a damn beauty blender. I was like a big person on like makeup brushes for a while to like blend it in, but I don't clean my makeup brushes probably as much as like you should. And I think that it was like causing me to break out. So I have like really, like I said, very problem, like acne prone skin. So I wash my beauty blender every day in the morning before I use it. And I wash it with just Dawn soap. I literally just take Dawn soap and wash it. I always start with my foundation first. Obviously, everyone has their own preference. I don't know. I feel like I look like a freak if I have like only eyeshadow on, and like, I don't know. I also have this really weird thing where I don't like it whenever there's not like foundation in my brows, and so like I have to like, sometimes there's like a white ring like around my brow if I don't do it first, so it like psychs me out. Okay, so I don't know if you have like really like problem prone skin or like acne prone skin. I really have issues with acne. I have for years. In a later video, like I guess I'll do my skincare routine, but I use like a lot of like prescription meds. I was on like oral meds too for a while, but I stopped those. Fortunately, like I feel like I've been able to like maintain my skin a little bit better, but like at the same time, I also had this like strange theory in my head that like the drier you made your skin, like the less you were gonna break out, which isn't the case. So I started just like hydrating the shit out of my skin, and it's actually been like saving me a lot. So my skin's been like a lot less problematic, which is really fortunate because those of you that have acne know how embarrassing it is. Okay, so I'm taking Maybelline Fitme concealer, a really good drugstore in Fair Clear. I love the under eye highlight. I love it. It makes me happy. I don't really use that much, honestly. A lot of the times I'm doing my makeup, I'm doing it to go to work. So, and I work at Job Spring Partners in downtown Chicago. I live in Chicago. I live like a little bit northwest of Chicago though. So.
Oh, you know where I'm west now?
I know I know the west.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Are you in this video right now? I would love to know. I like, okay, so I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, and I went to college at Edinburgh University, which is like right below Erie, Pennsylvania, in the middle of nowhere, but I met like some of my best friends there, and I met my boyfriend there. So I am using Laura Mercier Brightening Concealer. I just love bright under eyes. I just think it looks really pretty and it adds like nice dimension to your face. I don't know, sometimes you can get a little like blurred out, I feel like, when you have so much makeup on. Like you just like don't have like, obviously that's why you do like highlighting, contour and everything, but like I just like a bright under eye. Just brings me to life. Okay, and then just do like the same thing. Blend out, and I don't personally nose contour, like ever. I just think sometimes like it has this weird way of making my nose look muddy, and also like, I don't know, I just don't really think, maybe I just like haven't done it right, and so I think it looks weird, probably. But yeah, it has this like weird way of making me look strange. So I just wait, and I have it be the last thing I do, and then I'll set it like that. Sorry, I'm drinking my smoothie. This is the best smoothie ever. Can I see it? All I do is put frozen fruit, like any kind of like berries. They want to know.
Oh my god, yeah. What is your special ingredient?
Apple juice is my special ingredient. I hated dewy foundation because I didn't know, which is so stupid, but I didn't know that you like needed to set it. Look, it looks like I'm smoking, sorry. But like I didn't know that you needed to like set it. So like I hated that my foundation felt so sticky, but I also like don't ever like want to put like more coverage on my face, like a foundation powder. So I set it with like a translucent powder from NYX. It's just like their HD photogenic powder, so it's like it won't flash back on you whenever you take pictures of in this. It's like it won't flash back, and then that way your face isn't like sticky. That's like the worst feeling in the world. And like I would hate dewy foundation, and I would put matte foundation on, and I would want to like die. By the way, all the brushes, this brush and this brush, are both from Morphe, but they don't have numbers on them. I got them in like a kit, and none of these brushes have numbers on them. It's super weird. Also, like I feel like the kits, and don't take my word for this just because it's my only kit I bought, but they fall apart on me easier than like I feel like Morphe brushes are like some of the best brushes, but they like fall apart on me. So I'm not really sure like what that's about. Like exhibit. Like I can just like pull them apart. Okay. So onto the brows. I feel like brows are important to do before your eyes, just because it kind of like gives you a shape, and you know like what to do with your face. Yeah, I met my boyfriend in college, and then after he graduated, Jesus. So after he graduated, we both just decided that we were like, fuck it, like let's move. We both always wanted to come to.
We need to make some moves, that's why.
We gotta make moves. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Gotta make moves. So we always wanted to come to Chicago. So it was kind of like whoever got the first job, it was gonna be like our reason to go. So we didn't even see our apartment before we moved. It was crazy. Like absolutely out of control. I don't know what we were thinking. We were like, it was really insane. Everyone was like, you're out of your minds. But yeah, so we did it, and now we're here. We didn't see our apartment or anything, and our apartment like turned out to be great, and we're like 6 blocks away from the train, which I personally think is too far. So obviously, like you can see, like I actually don't need that much help in the brow department. I was kind of really lucky. I have pretty full brows, but what I do is I just like, I fill them in the way I want them to look, and then I pluck after. I always keep a paper towel on me, by the way. Like I keep a paper towel the whole entire time. It's damp. It's the same one I dried the beauty blender with. And honestly, I work like over 50 hours a week, and I don't have time to always clean my makeup brushes. So sometimes I just wipe them on the paper towel. Okay, so I take the pomade, and like I said, like I really don't need a lot of product, nor do I want a lot of product on my brows. And I take a spoolie. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise. This is actually the best brow pencil at the store, at the drugstore, in my opinion. I've just been like using that other brow pencil just because like I have it, but I think that one's also Maybelline as well. Catch me outside.
Aww.
Okay, so just like, oh, he's so cute. Okay, so just really like lightly. Moving on to the eyes. So this is just, I don't even know what I'm gonna call this. I think I'm just gonna call this like my go-to. I figured that'd be like an appropriate first video. So like I said, I work like over 50 hours a week. My job's like kind of insane. But I have this, I love makeup so much, but I don't really have like that much time to do it in the morning. And if I like, you know, sometimes you just get like inspired and you're like sitting in front of the mirror and then I'm like, oh shit, like I have to like get on the train in like 2 seconds. So I try not to like get too out of control with my makeup looks during the week. So I'm taking MAC Emphasize just on the same brush that I like set my under eyes with, to set my eyelids. This MAC Emphasize has obviously been like very much loved. I actually used to set my under eyes with it, but I don't know. I actually do know. My mom got me a gift card to Sephora for Christmas, and I really just, like I said, I love a bright under eye, and I wanted to try Laura Mercier, her brightening powder, just because Nicole Guerrero said it was good, so I was like, yeah girl, you know? Okay, so as long as like you set your eyes with something, can you pay attention to me? So I'm taking my favorite fluffy blending brush, like my favorite. It's just a Morphe one. It's the one that came in the kit. I have like a huge space between my brow and my like where my eyelid starts. Like most other people I watch on YouTube and like most other people in the world don't have this like massive space. So like their brows are like right here. So like they can like take up their shadow just like a little bit and like it looks fine. I don't really know what happened with mine, so like my eyes are kind of weird. So I just got tan lines from Makeup Geek. It's awesome. Definitely I would say like a dupe would be like, maybe not like an exact dupe, but like in the same area. Raw Sienna in the Modern Renaissance palette. If you don't have the Modern Renaissance palette, like you really need to invest. It's actually amazing. So I don't know. Today I guess we'll go with tan lines. I always just like take it right here. Like I just start it here and I wing it out. I wing out all my eyeshadow and I always just start above my crease. And then I just like kind of blend it down into my crease. I start like higher than usual because I have such a huge space between like my eyelid and my eyebrow. So I just start higher than the average Joe.
Are you an average Joe, like the movie?
I'm not an average Joe. I'm like a really unique Joe. One of my best friends in college was named Joe. I like another trick that I always like that I've like learned over my many years in professional makeup is to look down. So, because honestly, like it helps me like kind of see like what I'm like. I always like look down. Same thing with like when you apply lashes, like look down. When you do your when you do anything with your eyes, it's just like better to just look down. Okay, so I have this one. This is from e.l.f, I believe. It's a blending eye brush. It's like pretty stocky and like stiff. Like it's not gonna go anywhere on you. I'll either take this or I will take the one that came in the Kylie Peach palette. It's kind of like a less thick, like a less fluffier version of the blending brush I was just using. Again, like I said, I don't have time to wash my brushes sometimes, so I just dust them off on paper towel. And like honestly, it's the same thing. Okay, so let's see. We'll do Just a little bit of Cocoa Bear. We'll mix Cocoa Bear and Sienna. How about that? How about that? This is the shadow I'm gonna take right now. Okay, so I'm taking Fudge, which is that like really, really warm brown. I love it. It's like, honestly, it's one of the colors I use like every day, and I'm just throwing that in my inner corner. I'm just taking another, it's on your Kashik brush. It's like, sorry, I'm like blinding you probably. Just like a flat brush. Taking a little bit of that emphasize powder, just like white, and like packing it right here. Just like subtly. Just so it kind of like, and then like, yeah, just like gives it like a little like, boom. So it came in like the same kit. It's just this like, it's kind of like thick. So you're able to like really like kind of smoke it out underneath. I think it changes the game, if you ask me. Okay, so I'll take like tan lines and like Sienna or Cocoa Bear and like put them on the brush together, and just like, and like on the very corner I'll take Fudge again, and I'll just like connect really like, I'll get up in this. I always just take NYC Liquid Liner, and I just do like a line like right on my lashes. Okay, so every once in a while, just cause like when I'm getting ready, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'll go ahead and like throw a nude eyeliner in my waterline. This one is from Rimmel, and the color is Nude. 005. Creative. I don't ever curl my lashes. Like, I honestly think it makes it harder to apply falsies whenever your lashes are curled, because they're like curling up, and then you're like trying to apply like falsies. You know what I mean? So like, I don't ever do that. Okay, cool. So the lashes I use pretty much every day of my life are the Wispies by Ardell. They have the Duo lash glue. I just put it on the back of my hand. I don't really apply it right to the lashes, because like honestly, I just feel like I have no self-control, and I'll put like way too much on. Just take my tweezers and like dab like a little bit, and then just like apply it. So I always do the middle first, and then like I apply, like pop the middle, or I'm sorry, I pop the end on, and I just grab the lash, and I like just, okay, so in the middle again, and then sometimes you might have to pull it a little bit, so it'll kind of screw it up, but you can just like, and then I always just like grab it like this and plop it in place. Totally done with the eyes. For contour, I have this City Color Contour FX palette. Honestly, I got this from Five Below. I've had it forever, and like it's never steered me wrong in life. Shelby, my best friend, she's been my best friend since we were like 13 or 12 or 13. I think I was 13, she was 12. No, actually she was 11, I was 12. She showed me this. So yeah, I'm not like a contour person. I just bronze the face. Maybe I'll be a contour person later on in my life, but I'm just like not there yet. It looks like, I don't know if I showed you. Sorry, it looks like that. So this is actually a highlight color here. This is the contour color I use, obviously, and then I don't even touch this. Well, I guess this is bronze, and then this is contour, but this is like not my shade, so I don't even like, I'll flex with it. Yeah. Bronze up the face, like I said, and then, wow, we have options for blush. So, I have this e.l.f. palette, which honestly, like, I really am obsessed. It's Like there's this nice bronzy shade. I would never use this. This is like really crazy. I feel like that's like Broadway musical stuff. This is like, I really am not like the biggest fan of shimmery blushes unless it's Milani Luminoso, which is actually really nice and I have that. And then this is just like a normal, like nice, pretty blush color. I'm gonna just use this color right here and just like, just give a little something, you know, for the base. Yeah, and then no surprise here, I've been using it like the whole time we've been filming, but I'm gonna use Merry Luminizer for my highlight. Now, for highlighting, what I like to do, I like to take this huge fan brush, and this is crazy, also from Morphe. All these brushes I have mainly are from Morphe, unless I told you otherwise. And I just like to go in, and I just like to do this. And it just gives like such a pretty sheen to the face, you know? On my nose, on the tip of the nose. And kind of over your cupid bow. But then, don't you worry. And like you can kind of just like emphasize. And like, you can highlight. I'm not like the biggest fan of like the highlight on the nose. It's not like my favorite thing in the world, but it's cool, it's cute. Okay. Also, big secret of my life. My friend Meghan made me this like sugar scrub. Pretty sure it's like actually an exfoliator, but I use it as like a lip exfoliator. So I just do this every day. Yeah, it's like my favorite thing to do. And while you're doing that, you can take your Urban Decay or whichever makeup setting spray. I honestly don't like to set with Fix Plus. Love Fix Plus, it's my fave, but I don't like to set with it. It like, for some reason, it like makes my makeup kind of like fall off my face. It's really weird. So this is the long lasting, this is the Urban Decay Eyeliner. And it's like, it doesn't make my makeup cakey. It honestly makes it really nice. Probably put way too much on, but it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, so that sets it into place. And then for my lip color, taking the NYX lip pencil in Nude Beige. Thank you. And lining my lips with that. And then I'm taking Oldie But Goodie Velvet Teddy from MAC, one of my faves, and just applying that to the lips. And yeah, that's the finished look. Thank you guys for being here throughout my first video. I really like don't even know who I'm talking to right now, but I appreciate your being here, and you should expect to see more from me. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Thanks. Okay. Now we can go. Thank you guys again. Please subscribe, since I literally have 0 subscribers, and I will list everything I use down below and along with my Instagram. I really don't do Twitter. I can start doing Twitter, but like I get very bored with tweets. But thanks guys.